Hi everyone, I hope that you are doing well. Thanks for joining for our daily reading. If you are returning, guys, I appreciate you so very much. I just thank you for returning as often as you do. It's appreciated. So welcome back. Those of you who are new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you. My channel looks at criminal activity here, and so a lot of times, it's really just crimes of the heart. A lot of times I'm roaring at the negative energy, or just trying to encourage people to look in their mirror if you fell down, things like that. So sometimes it can get real intense. The information that could come across could, possibly be disturbing to you, and at times it will be disturbing. The scriptures found in the tarot, but I'm not a religious channel or anything. And yes, you heard me right. All of the high arcana can be found in the scripture. And so I keep all 10 of the commandments. I love Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. People call him the universe. He's got many different names that describe his attributes and his character, but he tells us forever his name is Jehovah. And Jehovah is Yeshua, which means salvation in Hebrew. I kiss his only begotten son that walked among us in the flesh. The book of Psalms tells us if we don't kiss his son, then he gets mad at us. And obviously Yeshua lives in my heart. And again, there is no salvation outside of Jehovah our Father, and he is Yeshua. And so this is kind of who I am. You will get scripture here, and sometimes it comes across real heavy, sometimes not. I just live by the truth, okay? And so a good, wholesome truth that has morals and, things like that. It's encouraged here. So obviously, all of us have free will, and you can, live your life as I live my life. This is just who I am in the earth. So if you stay, you'll just learn me as we go. And if you don't, then thanks for checking me out. Away you will go. I feel the energy, and sometimes when I'm dealing with the energy, I can come across a little goofy. It's just the energy flow, and I'm trying to deal with the cards and talk with you and navigate through that energy and discern what's going on and stuff like that. So if you could be patient with me at times, I would sure appreciate it. All right, so let's just get started. Happy birthday, happy anniversary as well, if it is a special day for any of you. I hope it's fantastic, and love and light to any of you who are dealing with depression or anything like that. Just ask that the Holy Spirit would just come and hold you tight. Jehovah, I just appreciate you. This is the day that you have made, and we will just rejoice and be glad in it. The joy of you is our strength, Jehovah, and we just acknowledge you running the heavens as in the earth. It is being watched over, and you see all things. You tell us that your eyes go to and fro in the earth, and nothing escapes what's going on in your domain. And I just appreciate that those who are seeking hard after you in truth, that you are our protector. Order our steps today, Jehovah, by your word and your word alone. Outside of that, we are not protected. Jehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every wicked, foul, dark energy and take it down to the pit of hell. Jehovah, rebuke you. I just thank you for your wisdom, your knowledge, and your understanding. What do you want to bring out here, Jehovah? What's going on today? Thank you. There's a release today. It says release. This is the death card, and it states on the card that the end of a phase or a situation or a spiritual transformation. It's time to move on now. Yeah, some things are just intense with the death energy as well. We have the Four of Wands here, and we also have the King of Swords. I'm getting the impression of somebody hanging on to something. This house, which is Scorpio, we have Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here with the King of Swords. This house has a magnet, and if it's time to let go or release something, then it's time to release something. If somebody's been holding on to some situation that's happened around some celebration or something like that, where there was a happy time or something with the home, if you're going through a divorce, or something's happened secretly with sex and money and property and things like that, then something legal would also be here with these two cards. It's time to release, or somebody's died here. Some people may be going out, and obviously people die every day. It's time to release. Some people may be having some conversation about some death situation. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords here. Okay, well, this is showing people butting heads. If you are dealing with your ex, or it's time to release something because somebody was, doing something in your relationship and you are going to go through a divorce or something like that, then that is indicating it here. This card talks about somebody's not willing to make a decision about something. They're pretending like nothing happened, or they don't know what you're talking about, kind of a energy here with the stalemate. I'm just sitting here all the time. But the card does indicate somebody's not even willing to make any kind of decision because there was a secret here. And so if somebody just gonna sit there all the time, no, I don't know what you're talking about. No, I'm going to fight you all the time. No, this, that, no, that. Then something's here with that. And, somebody's being encouraged. It's just time to release something. It's time to transform within some matter. And, this is real intense energy with the Death card coming out here. So let's take another deck. I paused the camera real quick. I'm sure that you can tell on the video. I wanted to get that glare that was over here out of the screen. It was bothering me. Let's see what's going on with this. I mean, obviously the King of Swords energy is just a matter of fact. That's just that. And if he's upright, he's not partial of anything. He represents somebody, it says brilliant, professional. This is a diplomatic energy as well. Impartial is here. It says to speak your mind with confidence and seek for professional advice on something here that's time to be released within home matters, and with somebody that's been sitting here, or you're doing this against this King of Swords, whatever this is. This is balancing mental and emotional situations and having some type of consideration somewhere to make some decision for yourself, I guess. If somebody's locking you up and they just won't give it up, and you guys say, okay, well, it's heartbreaking. There's three, swords there, which take you to the heartbreak. It's very much transformative and very much intense. Then something's here. If this is this King of Swords doing that and he's in the negative and he's just attached, and there's something that's taken place here around home matters, why somebody's unwilling to make a decision because of some death issue that's went down, then he's in the negative and he's just very, very sharp all the time, and I'm not going to make a decision type of that energy that would be coming out of him. The King of Swords is got a plan. He's got a bunch of people behind him here as well. If you look at this picture, I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but there's a lot of people following this king here. So if this is work or your boss, or that's just you, maybe you got people that is on your side and trying to get somebody to make a decision, they won't, or this is your boss that won't, and you've got to go on to a new job or something like that, whatever that is. Not everybody's got a bunch of people behind them, but I do notice that there's something. This is like a follower. Somebody's got a plan. They're going to get up, they're going to take action within something. It's time to release something. So whatever this cycle is, it's very transformative around something that's been very secretive around the home. Show me this King of Swords. What's this King of Swords here for, please? Hold up. There would be stubbornness here in a very big way. And the heavens are helping somebody release. This is high arcana, then that's here. So if you are seeking for some type of a professional advice, then the Three of Pentacles is here. Obviously some secrets have been out here around home matters and death matters, and this is law and FBI and law stuff, and that's here. Then there were third parties around some of y'all's cases. Somebody's reeling in their head. Okay, well, whatever's taken place, that was a secret. It's been very intense. It's time to release now. It's time to celebrate. It's time to walk away. And even though it may be heartbreaking, there's some type of collaborating that needs to go on to find some type of ending to something that's already been transformative to somebody's life. There is putting a judgment on something, analyzing something. This is high volume wisdom, especially with that King of Swords there. That's real intelligent energy that would come out. A counselor would be here with the Hermit. A business would be here. Doctors and things like that. A judge. This is just, really just weighing things out. Obviously, if somebody did try to, store somebody down in clay, if you are new, this is a letter Tet in the Hebrew. So the letter T and the letter M is here. As well, person, place, or thing, first, middle, last name, or you can put those together and get the name Matt, or whatever. You just do your own phonics. But there's a snake in the basket somewhere. Obviously, somebody just sitting here unwilling to make a decision. This represents something filthy that went down in a very bad way. I'm also being shown, and I've done this before. I don't know if you can see it very well, but in this picture, you can see somebody being attacked down here. And somebody's been in their head, and if somebody died that way because somebody did catch somebody up in a net or something like that, then there's a bad anxiety here within something that's just been released. And then somebody does know something about that information if there's an investigation going on, because for some people that is the case, and they're just sitting there. That energy is here. Somebody's been attacked. Something's very filthy going out. There's the investigator right there, the little spy. I want to just take from another deck here. Just put that here. You'll show me what's hidden. I feel today that the energy that I feel, how do I explain this, is like something's just slow motion. It may be coming across to you that way. I'm not sure. I'm just feeling like a real slow motion. Maybe something's been going on for a long time. Especially this is stalemate. If somebody's been sitting there and you've needed to release something, but they just keep something held up. And now the heaven's going to have to come in and go, and turn something and put a judgment. Somebody's went within and really analyzed some things with all wisdom to put a judgment. Tasted somebody's words here is what the letter Tet in Hebrew for high discernment. Knows that somebody's mental in their mind because of something that's just been secretive or transformative or around money or whatever that is. Something going on for a long time. Somebody's been holding up something here for a long time, and it's time to release. And it will release. You can only do that for so long, and then the heavens will step in. There's communication here. It's time to communicate. It's time to be, professional within how you're communicating something, or just be, very truthful at the kingship of what needs to be said around home matters or with your family, whatever this is. Some people got some type of a death issue, and they've got to meet for funeral causes and things like that. And so, some type of get together, or, celebrating the life of somebody. Sometimes that's hard when people have to come back together because families got filthy things that have been in between situations and stuff like that. So we have somebody hostile that just jumped out. This would be like the devil card here. This is somebody who likes conflict all the time. Okay, well, somebody's unwilling to answer a question, unwilling to see something, unwilling because they're pretending something because something's happened with this person. There's been arguments around something that just has ended some stupidness, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Somebody's really, this is a suffering card. This is somebody who is just in pain. Somebody's just in pain here. They've got addictions with this card. Something repetitious could be here. If somebody got choked in a death, they just sit here. They won't say anything. They do know. Somebody does know something here. We have the letter J showing up here. We have the lady. This lady is very significant somewhere. We have the letter A here now as well. This could be anything from a mother to a friend. It's just it could be a younger person as well. It's your subconscious mind, if nothing else. It's somebody very significant though to somebody, your partner, maybe you work with, since we have business here. We have the garden that jumped out, and the bear and the grave is here. Well, some type of death issue is around somebody. Okay, and somebody's been acting like they don't know about it, and they do. And if there's been an investigation, then that's here. If they know there's an investigation going on, then that's why they're just sitting there. They won't get away with it because something's going to be released out of it. This is a jealousy situation. If somebody's angry, somebody got jealous over some situation, then so be it. This is overbearing. I'm jealous. It's also something to do with some of you all. This is your parent, because that's a parent card. It's also governments. If government is here with something, then so be it. The garden is somebody who possibly has support groups, or somebody who may be known. Audiences could be there. But we definitely have something over with the grave card coming out here twice. That's huge. And we, got some type of overbearing thing, and somebody was hostile and somebody died that way. Then there is a murder here. Somebody, contemplated something, analyze what to do, then so be it. Or around sexual matters, or something to do with investments or money secretly, or fraud issues. That's here today. We have the Gibo. It's the letter G, but it does look like the X, and we're getting the X here twice appearing. The Gibo, the letter G, is a divine gift somewhere. This is being hospitable. Somebody needs to be hospitable because something's, happened around a death matter, or somebody was being hospitable and somebody got caught up in something filthy happened, and somebody died within some ordeal. It could go that way as well. This is can go back to a gift that is being reciprocated, or if we're dealing with holidays and stuff like that, some type of celebration, something happened around family matters and things like that around a gift. We had a gift come out yesterday, and in wording in the Hebrew, and back-to-back readings that I did, that gift was there. So there's something about a gift here. So if somebody also left a gift around some death situation, as like inheritances or just a gift to somebody, then that also would be here. Then there's been an investigation around some ordeal. Somebody does know about that, and they're acting like they don't. They do know about it, people. They do. They've just set somebody there. If you're dealing with somebody who is in the spotlight, then they've got talent here. Like I said, we got concerts, and somebody who's known then would be out here. We have a professional here. So we're getting the Gibo. Let me take some words. You just explain more. So if this is your story today, there's answers for you, and there's some type of a releasing of something in some type of a communication. So hopefully you will, figure out what's going on for your scenario. There's a complete transformation here in a very big way coming out. Hopefully you just tell me what you want to say. You are loved. Okay, somebody's set somebody as stalemate, or something's happened around some death issue around family, and something filthy's happened. So somebody needs to know that you are loved. If somebody's jealous over that, that's a jealousy card. Military is here involved, or somebody was in the military, older person, a veteran, something like that. It went down, then that's here. Somebody cannot wait to hold somebody in their arms. Again, we've got somebody hostile and jealous over that stuff. Okay, somebody's, dealing with travel situations, also for funerals and things like that. Some type of I can't wait to hold you in my arms. But if that's why somebody died, because there was a secret around some type of sexual ordeal with the communication, then something like that would also be here. Your family is here. It's right here, real big, and that won't leave me alone. It wants to stick to my fingers really big. Jehovah is repairing evangelism in the way that we speak to people to bring them up higher for truth's sake out here. So if you're dealing also with somebody who is connected to evangelism, a lot of times we will have a spiritual person come out here. Then that is here. Okay. A cord and a liar has been involved. Okay. Well, we know a liar was involved because, and again, there's the cord. If somebody was choked, okay, and they lied about it, and they're sitting here, something with your family is here, then that's here. Okay, somebody lied about some ordeal. It's known by one party that it is. Just listen to your gut out here. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction and understanding. Well, somebody bought and spoke a lie out here. Somebody who thinks that sex can get what they want. There's been a sex bribe around something. Well, something's really filthy about that. Okay, this is secret sex then, and money with that. Somebody thinks that I'll give you some sex. I need you to do something. Somebody did do something because of jealousy issues or because money situations around parents or business. Somebody got bribed out here. There's danger. There's tears out here and something about a gas station. Well, again, we have traveling, or maybe you work for a gas station or something went down at a gas station. Okay, so We also have the name Max out here, and Meg, or Megan is coming through my spirit. Matt and Tim and Tom and Tam or Tammy is also here. If we're dealing with somebody who's in the public eye, we have, a jam, like music, like I'm jamming. Maybe jelly jam is, connected to something. If somebody killed somebody and put some poison in food or something like that, then I guess I could bring that in here that way. You never know who you're talking to. A jet is here. We keep having a pilot and stuff like that and an airplane coming out. So it is here. The J and the T is also here. Jim is here. Anyway, if I missed something, you can do your own phonics, but we've got the Geeks is also here with the letter G, and it looks like the X. So you're dealing with IT workers. This is, intelligence and spying and checking people out on the internet and stuff like that secretly would be here. And then there was some type of communication around something. Third parties are involved in some ordeal, and somebody's lied around some stupidness out here connected to family. But that's here. Whatever that is. If somebody feels like they're not loved, some people need to know you are loved. Okay, some people have been segregated for some stupidness. This is big time I'm lonely energy coming out, that where segregation was attached to that stupidness because some hostile freak that's involved in some stupidness. Somebody needs to release this freak out here that's done something, because yesterday everybody knew somebody was a liar. We're still getting a liar out here. Everybody knows somebody's done something and has killed somebody in hostile stupidness, or they're connected to the law and has done some stupidness like that, because government would be here. Then I guess that's here. Somebody's just real overbearing within something. This also represents poverty and crisis for those who are undeserving. Okay, well, we've had a lot of people steal some stuff from some people, and they themselves are going to end up that way, and they're going to be lonely in their end days. Things will just transfer from them, because if people don't want to release something, you're just screwing your own self, man. We also deal with the occult. The 8th house goes back to the occult, so we know that that's here. We have a child here as well, so we've got something that's over today. And so if you're upright, then that's positive. Just release somebody who you absolutely know is just sitting there. You know that they're pretending. Just walk away from the person. Let them meet their own fate for what they do. Until next time, shalom.